This match was released first for our members on YouTube and Patreon. Becoming a member is the only way to watch all Purpose Wrestling shows presented in full. Thank you to all these YouTube and Patreon members who help us bring Purpose Wrestling to you. To support Purpose Wrestling, become a member at purposewrestling.com/members. Link in the description. Purpose Wrestling, for the love of wrestling.
Everything.
You're right. I'm sorry, I'm angry. I'm angry.
Without
Didn't mean it. Yes, I know. I didn't mean it. Okay. We agree. Yeah. We agree.
When you step across the ring from us, we always leave you looking like fools because everybody knows Sunshine Machine rules.
Sunshine Machine coming into the library, returning after a while. There was that long rivalry they had last year with True and Lacey, who right now are competing in the Junior Tag Team Championships at NOAH. And they're looking to bounce back off that. Maybe this match against Harry Sefton and James Pharrell may be the perfect place to start that. Say it, Bobby, say it. Rules. Glad I made you say it.
TK's instruction as he left the desk was that I say rules, so...
There you go. I wasn't here to hear it, so no, I won't take the same instructions. It's fine.
Sunshine Machine, big names in British wrestling in the tag team division. Sefton and Pharrell as a team still finding their way. You got to think this is more of a challenge for the team of Sefton and Pharrell. Sunshine Machine just need to pick up where they left off before the True and Lacey shenanigans started. James Pharrell is in street clothes, okay.
Does he think this is a street fight? I mean, he wouldn't bring those glasses if that's the case.
But he would wear jeans, eh, David?
Nah, unless he wants some. Listen, the last time we saw James Pharrell, he was wrestling for the Purpose Wrestling Championship against Nino, Bryant. He seemed to blame Harry Sefton there a little bit, or at least kind of like taking out on him.
That's really how you're going to greet me. You haven't seen me since November, and that's how I'm getting to the point. You haven't seen me since I wrestled for the Purpose Championship. Part of the little terms and conditions of that match meant I had to agree to appear at a set number of dates. And today, on Valentine's Day, so happened to be one of those dates. And I read those conditions, and it didn't say anything about me having to wrestle. So
I don't think the problem is the contracts, Bobby. I think the problem is James Pharrell using it as an excuse to actually not wrestle today. I think the contracts are absolutely fine, and he's lying.
And James Pharrell is always going to be busy on Valentine's night, so I've decided to give myself the night off. Yeah. You don't need me. I know you're going to have exactly what it takes to get the job done. Exactly. And Purpose is about opportunity. I know it ain't going to be small one, Harry, because I've got a plan. And you should trust me, and you should always be trusting me. So I've got a replacement. And Purpose being about opportunity, there's always young lads running around backstage just looking for that opportunity. And I've had my eye
Callum Beck.
Wait a minute.
We've seen him around purpose doing the as you can hear, doing the raffle. But has been training in wrestling for a little while and looking jacked.
Look at me. You look at me. You look at me. Forget about them. It never is about them. You've got an opportunity of a lifetime tonight. Most importantly, you understand? Do not let me down. You, Harry, go sort these people know.
James Pharrell created a makeshift tag team of Harry Sefton and Callum Beck.
Is he going to leave? Okay,
yeah.
he's just going to throw them into the wolves. I mean, I guess James knew that Sunshine Machine are forced to be reckoned with in tag team action. He's not very well oiled with Harry Sefton and decided to put someone else in that spot. I am very... I'm not surprised. I mean, I am surprised to see Callum Beck here. I'm not surprised to see him here at purpose. He's been working very hard. He's trained with me and in the London School of Wrestling a lot. And we've seen him lately at WrestleForce as well. Mostly teaming with Keane Cameron, which should tell you everything you need to know about Callum Beck. But I wonder what the effect that James Pharrell can have on someone like Callum Beck is. Because look at him. Look how the attitude that he's bringing in. It's almost like he wants to prove something to James Pharrell, someone that he's always seen in the locker rooms that he's been since the beginning of his wrestling career, especially at WrestleForce. Callum Beck started when James Pharrell was WrestleForce champion, and now he's under James Pharrell wing. I wonder what that means for his future and what it means for what we're going to see out of Callum here.
We can already see the descent between Beck and Sefton. Beck's got the bit between his teeth to get some of Sunshine Machine. Sefton trying to calm him down, saying, hey, if James isn't here, I'm taking the lead.
That is true. I can totally see that. Harry Sefton, no slouch of his own either, a great professional wrestler. Keeps falling into the wrong guidance and being influenced by some of the people that maybe shouldn't be influencing him, you know. He's very... I'm going to say naive. I'm going to use the word naive. But you can see right there his wrestling skills as he wrestles who I believe is the most underrated wrestler in the country right now, TK Cooper.
In terms of pure grappling, the advantage out of these four, that's definitely with Harry Sefton. But as you say, TK Cooper, no slouch. And if TK gets bored of tying you off, he just might headbutt you, so...
Listen, TK is the biggest one of the four people in this match. He will definitely use that power and that range advantage, I'm sure. And Harry sees that he cannot get out of that bow and arrow and catches TK Cooper by surprise, Bobby.
What? I don't even know who you named it. It's a drop kick of a variety, but I don't know if it's got a name. You're the expert here, David.
That is Harry Sefton being a dirty old bastard. How about that? The dirty old dropkick.
The dirty old dropkick, I like it. Harry Sefton, hammerlock tied in on TK.
Harry was not able to get an advantage earlier. TK was able to continue to keep that bow and arrow. So Harry got him against the corner, used the dropkick. Definitely not the nicest thing to do, but it took advantage. Even if the people here at purpose don't like that. Truth is, right now Harry Sefton has been able to isolate TK and bring him closer to his corner.
Fans firmly behind Sunshine Machine, as you inferred there, David.
Yeah, that doesn't mean much, does it, Bobby?
Well, not for everyone, David. I don't want to upset you anymore. So let's talk about Callum Beck tagging in legally for the first time, seeing his first action in purpose. TK grabbing the head of Beck.
Callum Beck immediately getting a meeting in the minds with Harry Sefton. And look at that, it's great tag team action by Sunshine Machine, Bobby.
An atomic drop by Sunshine Machine. I assume that is also powered by friendship.
Everything they do is powered by friendship. Friendship and color for gear.
Callum Beck, strong athlete. Maybe the only one in the ring who could possibly compete with TK Cooper in terms of strength.
I'm very curious to see what Callum is going to bring to the table. We've seen what Harry brings in, and you will notice that right now TK is not ringside. He's not on the apron because he needs to recover from basically everything that Harry's been doing to his arm and wrist. And now it's Callum Beck's turn to show his technique, and he decides to stretch the lower back of Mambo, showing that he belongs in the ring with these three veterans, Bobby.
Mambo using his long legs to escape the hold. And you're right, Callum just trying to hang with someone with a 10-year and Mambo. Not necessarily this technique. Mambo using his frame to get out of that one. Super kick attempt. Beck sees it coming. Doesn't see the drop toe hold though. Smashes his face off the canvas. Mambo back in control of this one. And we know when Mambo stands on your calf, David, what's going to happen.
Oh no. Mambo the surfer wants to go catch some waves. And unfortunately that's going to be the worst of it. The person that's going to take the worst of it, it's Callum Beck.
Pulling on the shoulder joints of Beck. And the tag team continuity of Sunshine Machine pulling Beck towards his corner.
Did Callum just spit on TK?
And that was a mistake. Chop to the chest. Callum disrespecting Sunshine Machine. Flatliner from the surfboard stretch. Looking to tag Sefton. Scrambles to the tag. TK willing to let Sefton come in. Nearly meeting of the minds of Sunshine Machine.
There's another dirty old dropkick right there. Caught TK and Mambo by surprise. And Harry is in control over Sunshine Machine right now.
Harry Sefton, the athletic ability, playing chess when everyone else is playing checkers. Sefton one more time, looks to fly over Mambo, didn't follow him in though. And looking for the Kangamata. Centre of the ring, this one's over. Double team offense from Sunshine Machine. Mambo intercepting Beck, but Harry Sefton manages to kick out. Harry Sefton looking worse for wear. One big double team attack. And he's on the defensive after spending a lot of this match in control. TK Cooper straight knee to the jaw.
TK doesn't seem too pleased with the attitude of Callum Beck and Harry Sefton a little bit. Knows that if he tries to grapple around with Harry, he's going to lose that. So he's using that strike and that power to his advantage. And it looked like Callum brought the middle rope down. TK landed on his feet. The agility is great. And did you see that forearm, Bobby?
Wiping out Beck. Beck, do you reckon he's going to learn a lesson from eating a forearm from TK Cooper?
I feel like Beck has been learning lessons with James Pharrell, and that's been shown here, but he doesn't know he's getting himself into because he's in the middle of Sunshine Machine. Watch out for Harry!
Sefton vaulting body press. The elbow came down on the point of TK's head. And Callum Beck swinging wildly at Mambo, finally gets to retreat to the east side of the ring. Here comes Sefton. Hops over and twists the neck. Brutal by Sefton. Sits down into the cover.
That's the worst. That is so uncomfortable. When I had my match with Harry, he did that to me a few times, and that sit-down position just puts your head, it just stretches your neck in a way that you never thought possible. It's so hard to kick out from that. You have to put your neck in jeopardy to be able to do so. The distraction outside by Harry Sefton allowed Beck to take out Mambo just enough so that now, I guess, James Pharrell's team have TK isolated.
Great drop kick by Sefton. You heard Beck telling Sefton to hurry up. Still a bit of dissent in the ranks.
Listen, somehow...
Neck breaker into the cover. Kick out by TK. A straight jacket neck breaker, nothing to be sneezed at.
I am very curious, and I would love if someone could find out exactly the nature and the origins of the relationship between Callum Beck and James Pharrell, right? There's rumors that you saw how James was to Harry Sefton a little bit after the loss to Nino backstage, but he immediately apologized. It doesn't seem like there's any problem, but we saw the attitude that James were having towards Harry when he introduced Callum Beck. But I'm sure that that's just James Pharrell, and Harry's accepting his role as the veteran here and showing Callum Beck the ropes as Callum is showing his nasty side in the ring. Look at that, Bobby!
Tearing the fingers apart of TK Cooper. Joint manipulation whilst also hammerlocking the left arm. TK must be in agony. And now Sefton and Beck jaw-jacking with each other one more time. TK using that distraction to his advantage. Up kick.
Did you see that kick? That was right under the jaw, Bobby.
Beck, though, stopping any momentum TK tries to build.
It's like a pit bull in that ring, Bobby. As soon as Callum Beck sees the options, he's going to go for it. not letting anything away. Absolute monster can Callum Beck be. I know that right now maybe these lights are being a little bit frightening, maybe he's being a little bit nervous, hasn't teamed with Harry Sefton before, but he's shown so much already, including having a little bit of those James Pharrell strategies.
Into the cover, Beck looking to win this one. Win at the Sunshine Machine would be amazing. Kick out 2 by TK. This triumvirate.
Can you imagine debuting and defeating Sunshine Machine in your debut?
It would be more impressive than any other tag team debut I can think of in purpose. TK off the ropes. Beck swings wildly, and again, TK looking to cross body. TK is a huge man, and Beck picks him out of the air.
He sank those hips underneath TK and the head just rebounds off the floor, Bobby.
Into a cover and gets out at 2, but TK looking worse for wear. Beck, extraordinary power. Anyone who stood next to TK Cooper knows he is a huge man. That is unreal.
It can be a matter of time as Sefton and Beck work together to try and isolate TK Cooper. I'm sure they look a little bit frustrated at the fact that they haven't been able to put him down yet. I don't know what TK's mounting here. Go for that tag, TK.
This is another side of tag team wrestling people don't talk about. Is looking for those little gaps when 2 people are attacking you, and TK managed to find one.
Yeah, he found one, and Callum Beck's head found Harry Sefton's groin. And you want to talk about power? Look at the power of TK Cooper, Bobby!
Double Samoan drop! TK Cooper taking it to both Sefton and Beck, but that took everything TK Cooper had left. Needs to get the tag to Mambo. Mambo fresh as a daisy. Tag! Here comes Big Papa Plant. Springboard crossbody. Wipes out Sefton. Calls for it. Body slam in the middle of the ring. Mambo feeling it now. The fresh man watched his best buddy take a licking. And now Mambo going to take it out on Harry Sefton. Big leg drop. That vertical leap of Mambo, no joke.
Mambo was on the outside, seeing everything that Callum Beck and Sefton were doing, waiting for his right time, and trusting, believing that TK Cooper would be able to turn around to get him in. This is exactly what Sunshine Machine need to get things back together in 2025.
Into the cover. Sefton kicks out after the bad burrito.
But he's not in a good state, Bobby. Look how slow he's moving. Mambo knows he's in control and he's got to follow through. As the Purpose faithful here are loving what they're seeing. What a chop.
As you said, David, part of tag team wrestling is trusting that your partner can find that gap, get through, knowing exactly the level your tag team partner, the abuse they can take. And Mambo knows TK so well, knows he was still in that fight, knows that there was that moment for the tag coming. Big boot intercepts Sefton. Blockbuster from the second rope. Mambo taking down Sefton. Beck breaks it up at 2.
Recovers from being squished on that Samoan drop. Perfect timing there by Callum Beck, who's doing everything he can to save his team, Bobby.
As you said, Callum Beck, no slouch, tag team wrestling, teaming with Key and Cameron in WrestleForce.
Directly to the outside.
Banderas to the floor. Looking to Alabama slam. Harry Sefton, Sefton rolls through. Mambo takes him on his jackknife cover. And the strength of Sefton powering up from the mat.
There may not be a better technical wrestler right now in that ring than Harry Sefton, but Mambo sees the opening, see the TK gave him the signal, and he's ready, Bobby!
Glory cutter, center of the ring. Mambo always looking for those opportunities to find those tag team moves. Beck makes the save for a second time on Sefton.
Incredible by Callum Beck being there always at the right time. You cannot say that he's not doing the best for his team. That's exactly what it is, as Sefton continues to be overwhelmed by the tag team specialists in a ring that are Sunshine Machine.
And you notice how TK only staying in the ring for short bursts now, letting Mambo do the majority of the work. The roll through, the wheelbarrow, German suplex powered by friendship. Sefton is out, looking like a starfish on the canvas. Beck with a save again. Beck scrambling around like Peter Schmeichel in the 90s.
Sunshine Machine haven't been able to keep Callum Beck away, and they suffer from it. 3 times here it looked like they had the match down, but Beck has been able to save his own team, and now he gets the Fireman's Carry Slam, Bobby.
Into the cover off the DVD. Mambo kicks out. One big move on Mambo, not enough to keep him down. We've seen Chuck Mambo take some abuse in the last few months at the hand of True and Lacey. We know that Mambo won't stay down easy.
Oh, Harry tucked himself in, Bobby.
Some more.
Wait a minute.
Some more descent in the ranks.
I don't know if Harry knew that this was going to happen. He was really surprised at the fact that Callum Beck was there. But it seems like things aren't going their way. Beck comes back in, gets the headbutt.
TK Cooper sees his trademark. Oh, you don't headbutt TK Cooper. David, can I say it? Can I say it?
Sure. So you're finally learning to say all the things.
Colin Mills.
Bobby, tell him.
He's Jesus Christ, Callum Beck with a headbutt to Mambo. You might not be
He knew what he was doing. He was luring them in, Bobby, and now he's thinking of something else.
And
There it is.
Cooper with the interception. Ronnie headbutt. The headbutt messiah. Showing why he earned that nickname. Double shot block by Sefton. The knees of Sunshine Machine both giving way. But a flapjack. Sefton eating the canvas. Sunshine Machine taking control of this tag team match. Look for the designated driver. Sefton knows what's coming. TK has to fly over the top. Sliced bread off of TK Cooper by Sefton.
What a combination! Oh my God, they got it! Callum Beck, they got it now!
Harry Sefton, amazing sliced bread using TK Cooper as a turnbuckle post.
Incredible by Harry Sefton to be able to think ahead of double of offense that he could apply to both wrestlers. He is a thinkings wrestler, and I'm sure that he thought of this before. And now Callum Beck is arguing with Harry, and they both... What's happening here?
Mambo had enough of Callum Beck. What a headbutt by Cooper. Throws Sefton into Mambo, and we know what's coming. Cooper, the legal man, heads to the top, calling for it. Buckles up. Designated driver, and no one kicks out of the designated driver. This is done. Beck trying to get up, but Sunshine Machine secure the victory. Another win for Sunshine Machine, now back on their winning ways, David.
Sunshine Machine start 2025 in purpose with a win. They are parts of the family here, and the fans love what they're seeing. It's great to see them back here and in full power. There might not be a better team, not just in purpose, but in the country than Sunshine Machine. On the other hand, Harry and Callum, they were doing pretty well, but I think we need to find out who started that argument there at the end, because Harry was able to mount some good offense against both members of Sunshine Machine. Callum did his part of isolating the non-legal man while Harry had the pin. Someone kicked out, but then it was that argument there at the end that made things not go well for Callum Beck and Harry Sefton. Who started it? That's who they would have to blame for. Now maybe James Pharrell is going to have to find out.
James Pharrell, this is feeling a little bit like the Sith rule of two. There can only be one. Bit of an implosion in this group. James Pharrell may have to crack the whip a little bit, get his boys in line.
I don't know if this was the best introduction of Callum Beck to the team as well. Clearly Harry didn't know this was going to happen. I'm sure he feels a little bit betrayed by James Pharrell, but James is the kind of person, as in at least his own mind, to want to test people like this. Not just for, he says it's for toughness, but I believe it's for loyalty. Are they blaming Harry for being the one taking the pin? I mean, he was the legal man. It just happened to happen that way.
Like you said, James Pharrell, master of the dark arts, influencing those around him.
Hi, I'm Chuck Mambo. You may know my colleague from Sunshine Machine, TK Cooper. Today we're proud to say we collected another win at Purpose Wrestling. So that's pretty cool.
That's what we're going with? So, we are back, 2025, first time you've seen Sunshine Machine, and first time in a long time we've actually gotten the win. I mean, oh my gosh, True and Lacey, unbelievable skill from those boys. Now they're off in Japan, look what we did.
We could have been in Japan.
Yeah, it could have been us, man. We're too henchys, mate. We're too big, tough, and strong.
Yeah, we're not huge.
So listen, look, if you're gonna send the young boys out to fight us, Mr. James Pharrell, let's learn to work here.
Young boys, he's a Wolverine.
Yeah, you know, a little one and done Callum Beck. But that's enough of that. On to the next thing. Again, we've been casting a wide net, fishing for these Purpose Tag Team Championships, if and when they ever exist. I think they look mighty fine around this man's waist. I think they look very, very suave over the shoulder. Don't you dare come in the room because we're in the middle of speaking. And if I find you out here, I'll find you across the ring from us, because you know what happens when that happens. When they step across the ring from us, we always, and Harry Sefton and Callum Beck, you found that out tonight, we always leave you looking like fools, because everybody knows.
Sunshine Machine, boys. Thank you for watching this program.
I had the spear ready. What are you doing? I had the spear ready too much time.
No, I did not.
Listen, I told you out there. What happened, Harry? He wasn't listening to me. Doesn't matter what your opinion is of what he was doing. Your shoulders were down for 3. You lost us another match because he wasn't there for me. He wasn't there for him. You weren't there for him? Were you there?
I was there.
Right. Harry. Listen, I want to hear what you've got to say, and I want to hear what you've got to say. Explain to me. Explain what happened. I really want to hear what happened. Explain. Yeah, I thought so. You go.
No, it's like this.
You explain it to them, Harry. You explain it to them.
I'm explaining it to you. Look. Oh, it's unbelievable. I get hit by this guy, I get my hair pulled by this guy. All these things I do for this guy is still.
What are you doing? This is so much better than this. You've always struggled to understand who you are. And so you've gone through all these personality changes, but this is not it, mate. You just buck your ideas up.
Thank you for watching Purpose Wrestling. Don't miss any of the great pro wrestling action live in Wimbledon. Join us at the Merton Art Space. All details for tickets in the description below. Make sure you subscribe to the Purpose Wrestling YouTube channel for more great matches. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.